Hello everybody and welcome back into Nationwide Arena from Columbus. It's the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Toronto Maple Leafs in their first of two meetings this season. As the puck is officially dropped here from Columbus tonight, the Jackets in their alternate uniforms, the Leafs in the road whites. This is another afternoon session if you're with us. It's a save made by Wall. We're not doing a lot of afternoon sessions this year. Most streams will be at night, but today is daytime. If you're with us, it is a 2:40 start here from Eastern time. If you're behind us by 3 hours, it's early afternoon. As here's Matthews sneaking in early look for the Leafs, and a better stop made. Picked up by the Jackets. Roslovic through center. Left wing in over the Leaf line. He'll wind. He'll shoot, and it's knocked out by Wall. Roslovic back to the front. Domi took that away. Matthews up for Nylander. Nylander looking, waiting, shooting. Good save made again by the Columbus netminder. Matthews in the corner after it. Leafs trying to get a handle on it. Now Werenski up ahead for Jenner. Boone Jenner off on the wing, and he was taken down in a hurry by a hit, but that was turned over to Jenner. Gaudreau, he is stopped by Wall. Here's Ekman Larson with it. Sent ahead, that missed Tavares. And back down the ice it goes. Picked up now by Werenski. Werenski in the corner with it. Dug free, Tavares looking for it. Jenner now. Severson in his corner with Werenski. No score, we're halfway through the first. Here come the Jackets. It's Chinakhov. He's in, and he's stopped in the rebound off the side of the goal. What an opportunity for Columbus just past the halfway mark of this first period. Well, the chances have been there, haven't they? But my goodness. Here's the face-off, one back by Provorov, poked out by Nick Waugh. 8.5 to go in this first period. No score from Columbus, the last game of the road trip for the Maple Leafs. Here's Marchenko, he's stopped by Wall. Snuck in behind the D, and Wall had to be sharp with that. He was. We stay at 0. So the Leafs, the biggest problem that we found on this road trip for Toronto is, one, if it's not unable to score first, it's not scoring in the first period. You can't wait till the second or third to get it going. You need to find a way to score here in the first again tonight. They finally did it last game. That was back in Tampa Bay, and we're going to get an early power play here, an opportunity to get on the board first tonight. So Dmitry Vorodikov will head off, and Toronto to the first power play of the afternoon. If you're just joining us, it is a 2:40 start. 6:26 remaining in the first, no score. It's the Leafs and the Jackets in the face-off, won and controlled by Toronto. Nylander drops it to the point for Tavares. He'll find help, but it comes out of the zone. Ekman Larson. Robertson will carry back in with Tavares. Another penalty going to Columbus as it's touched up. It'll be a 5-on-3 for the Maple Leafs with under 6 to go in this first period. Big chance here for Toronto early with a 2-man advantage. Face-off will come to the left side of the Columbus net. Yarncroke to take the face-off for Toronto. Wins it back. Here's Robertson down low, the pass, and Wadden just missed the target. Here's a pass out front. They whack away, and Merzlikins easily has that and covers up. 5:43 to go here in the first. Well, we thank you for attending because we know it is early in the day and not the usual stream times, obviously. So that's just how it played out for today. Here's the face-off right side. One back. Leafs have it. Domi winds, shoots. And that did get through. A good save made. Wadden centers it over. Riley looking, too much passing by the Leafs. Now it comes in front. Wadden scores! Scotty Wadden gets the Leafs on the board first. It's a power play tally. And the Leafs break the ice. 14:40 into the opening frame. This is what we mentioned this team has to do. 1, score first. 2, score in the first. And they do here tonight. Merzlikins is in a good position, but it beats him to the right post. And the Leafs find a way to get on the board first here tonight. And they are still on the power play for 1:22. They'll look to go 2 for 2 as the face-off one. Werenski with control. He'll just send that ice wide. Wadden back ahead for Yarncroke. This might be trouble. A minute to go on the power play. Here's the pass. It missed Riley, but it stays in. Yarncroke. Here's Nyes. And a better stop made by Merzlikins. He'll cover on that. 4:49 to go in the first period. 1-0 Toronto in front. And here's the face-off to the right side of the Columbus net. Taken one back by the Leafs. As here's a giveaway to Corrali. And it gets over the head of Domi and out. Time running out on the power play, but here's Morgan Rielly stepping in for Toronto. Rielly, he stopped. Nice, got it back out front for Yarncroke. It's picked up by the Jackets, and they will clear one more time, and that'll do it. The Leafs do get a power play goal, though. They're 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Nice. Fed ahead, that was given away to the Jackets, and here they come. Sillinger, taken back by Yarncroke. Nyes getting in there, and here's Matthew Nyes. Nyes going to the net, shooting. Trying to ramp that, and Merzlikins makes the stop and holds on one more time. 2:25 to go in the opening period. Toronto, the only goal came on the power play by Scott Lawton. And that is where we stand in this first period of the first of 5 streams today. Face off one back. Here's Carlo firing. Good save made. That one off the pads of Merzlikins. And now here come the Jackets. Voronkov, he's in with speed, and he's stopped by Wall. A good save. It's given away. Another chance. Chibrikov, that won't go. Plays it back out front. Marchenko can't get a shot. Carlo having trouble getting it out. Now the Leafs do get it out to center. Yarncroke taken down. Jackets look for one more chance, but it's sent right back into their corner here. Provorov. And that ends the first. Toronto, the only goal in that period, to Scotty Lawton on the power play. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 11-8 Toronto. They lead 1-0 after one. The hits are 6-1 for Columbus. The hit and the face-off, 5-4 Toronto. Power plays, Leafs 1 for 2. Jackets haven't had any. It's 1-0 Toronto after one. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Nationwide Arena. It's the Maple Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets from Columbus. Blue Jackets trail 1-0 after one. Face-off one, and here's a penalty to start the period going to the Leafs. Boquist with it. Rielly getting in there. They touch up, and the Jackets will see their first power play tonight. Interference. So the face-off will come here to the left side of the Columbus net. One back by the Jackets. Roslovic down low. Gaudreau out front. Here's another shot. That deflected save made by Wall. Rebound, that just missed. Oh, what a chance. Here's Werenski, stopped again, and there's McCabe to clear. And it does just get out, offside against Columbus. Well, the Jackets with some close calls and tight to tie this game, but Joseph Wall making the stops necessary. Shots 3-0 Columbus this period already. Here's the draw. Taken back by the Jackets, the Leafs scrum the draw. It's brought in and centered, and another penalty coming. And it's going to the Leafs. So just like the Leafs had a 5-on-3, now Columbus will see a 5-on-3. And the ice opens big time here for Columbus, who will try to tie it up. Yeah, you can see the takedown on the play clears the bell. So here's the face-off to the right side of the Maple Leaf net. Jackets win it back. Werenski across. There's the high riser. It's stopped by Wall. In behind the goal, still the 5-on-3 running here. Jackets pressing. It came out front. The centering pass shot wide. Here's Benoit, and he'll just clear it. 40 seconds left on the 5-on-3 odd man rush here. And it's picked up by Werenski. Up ahead for Gaudreau. He has Nylander. Nylander breaking to the goal. Firing Gaudreau. He's stopped by Wall. Good save in tight. And it's sent down the ice by the Maple Leafs. That'll kill off one of them. Back to 5-on-4 for 40 seconds now. It's played up through center for Nylander. Nylander taken down, and the 5-on-3 will be reestablished here. Just past the 3-minute mark of the second. So William Nylander will head off. And the face-off will take place left side of the Leaf goal. 5-on-3 for 28 seconds. Draw one back. Rielly's there. Didn't get it out. Severson centers. It's stopped by Wall, and Rielly clears it. Oh my, the Jackets have had their looks, but they can't get one to fall. Here's Provorov up ahead for Chinakhov. Chinakhov up and over the Toronto line. McCabe sticking with him. Rielly across the camp and down the ice. That one on net. from a long range. It's picked up by Provorov. Leafs try to take that away. Marchenko. McMahon was after it. McMahon in the corner, and that is going to be another one. As Bobby McMahon gets called for a hook, and everything the Leafs are doing this period is costing them, because right back to the penalty box they go, 5-on-3 for 46 seconds. 0 for 2 tonight, the Jackets on the power play. Good save made by Wall. Laid that down. It's picked up by Carlo. Fed it out front, wrong guy. Good save. Another shot that doesn't go. Oh my, an ugly turnover, but Wall bails them again. Another shot stopped, and the rebound just missed. Jackets pressing. Werenski. Here's another. And Matthews took that away. Plays that for Carlo, and the Leafs do get it out. One penalty done, and they're going to go to the box again. Oh my, they just can't stay out of the penalty box here in the second. William Nylander heads right back. And Columbus, who's come oh so close multiple times in this second period, still down by 1. Face-off taken, one back by the Jackets. They move in. Werenski taken back. The Leafs do a good job there, and it is not out. Kept in, but now turnover. Now a save made, and the rebound. Wall got across. What a save again. Here's another shot that got through some traffic, but not in. Another pass. What a save by Wall. They whacked away. It's all Columbus. Jenner. Here's Gaudreau. And stopped again. The Leafs clear. Out of the box comes McMahon. The puck finds him. Here's Bobby McMahon. He'll send it down into the Columbus zone around for Tavares. Back to the point is Benoit. Given away. Breakaway. It's Gaudreau. Benoit trying to get back. He scores! Tie game. 1-1. He got behind the D. Well, and you knew it was coming, didn't you? And the Leafs have been standing around this period surviving, and you can only survive for so long. This game tied up. 1-1. The Jackets get it even. It's Gaudreau. Unassisted. Here's Werenski. He'll move in with it. Right wing. Jackets to the attack again. A high riser over the goal. Comes out the center. We're just about halfway. It's 1-1 from Nationwide Arena in Columbus. Here's Nick Waugh. Carrying it through center. Waugh whining, waiting, shooting. Good save made by Merzlikins. The first test of the period for him. Here's Werenski with it back ahead for Gaudreau. In all Columbus this period, and the Leafs have survived till now, and they're going to go right back to the box again. Wow. The Leafs are not learning. They're not disciplined in this one, and the Jackets, who already have a power play goal, will go right back to it again. 1 for 5 on the afternoon. Severson is stopped by the toe of Wall, and the Leafs do get it out. Provorov. Columbus still on the power play here. Nylander trying to take that back. Here's Voronkov. In on goal, he's stopped by the left toe. And there's Matthews trying to get it out, but couldn't. Voronkov. Here's Severson, poked out by Domi. Short-handed break. Here's Max Domi. He's in alone. And he stopped, and he sent it to the paint on the rebound. Sent back in deep. That bounces to the side of the goal. Leafs on it. It's Domi again. Domi looks for the centering feed. Nobody there to help. Now he'll move in himself. And he's stopped by Merzlikins. He'll cover on that with 32 seconds left on the Columbus power play. They're 1 for 5 on the afternoon. So the face-off to the right side of the goal here. One back by the Jackets. They're going to get it out. Nylander up the right side. In over the Toronto line. Winds for a shot. He'll get one, and Wall makes the save easily on that. It's sent back in the corner. Nick Waugh. 8 to go, middle period. Leafs, Jackets tied at 1 apiece. Camp will chase it down into the right corner. Camp gave that away to Werenski. Back to grab it. They're 1 for 6 on the afternoon now. Columbus on the power play. Here's Nylander. Ahead for Jenner. Moving in. Shooting. That just missed wide, and it's picked up by McCabe. As a man ahead, it's David Camp. Camp steps into the rush. Can't get the shot. He was taken down. No call on that. Nylander to Jenner. And the Jackets will just get it back in the Leaf zone momentarily, but sent right back ahead by Toronto. Now back the other way by Columbus. Jenner in the Leaf zone. He'll settle it down. Looks for the feed. Has one in Marchenko. Here's Werenski, point blank. Stopped by Wall. McCabe for Toronto the other way. It's been all Columbus here in the second period. Here's Domi now, though. Domi! He's stopped easily on that shot. Carried out by Marchenko. Left side and in. He'll bank it down. Chased around by McCabe. He's 2 at first. Under 2 to go, middle frame. Tied at 1. Here's Nyes. Looking for Yarncroke. Nyes took the shot. It may have got a chunk of the netminder, but it'll come out now as Marchenko. No, he gave it away. Benoit centers. Here's Nyes, and he couldn't finish on the backhand. Markov taken away by the Leafs again. It's Yarncroke with 2 seconds. That's blocked, an end of 2. The Jackets get it tied up. It's 1-1 through 40 minutes. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 24-18 Jackets. It's 1-1 after 2. Hits are 10-4 Columbus. Faceoffs 12-7 Jackets. Power plays Toronto 1 for 2. Columbus 1 for 6. We head to the third, 1-1. Welcome into period 3 from Nationwide Arena. We need a goal to decide this one. We're tied at 1 heading into the final period of play tonight. Werenski ahead to Jenner. Here's the giveaway. Jenner moves in. He'll shoot. That deflects, but Wall easily has it. And Riley sends it ahead to Matthews. Austin Matthews has been quiet on this road trip, but here he comes now. Just couldn't get the shot. It rolled off his stick. Here's Boquist. Boquist ahead for Gaudreau. Is the only goal tonight for Columbus. Riley takes it back, and here come the Leafs. Morgan Riley ahead for Max Domi. Domi's standing out on this road trip so far. Pass finds Matthews. Austin Matthews moves in and shoots. Good save. And went wide on the rebound. They look in front. There's another opportunity. That was blocked, and Roslovic gets it out to center. Back inside the Leaf zone from the right wing. He'll chip it in. And chased down, but Carlo gets to it first. Gave it away. Here's Gaudreau down low, and he's stopped by Wall. He'll play that down. Gaudreau again. Shut down another time as picks it up and looks out front for reinforcements. Nobody there. It's a solo attack. Brought in now down low. Fed to the point. Here's Gaudreau. Werenski firing. It's blocked. And Nylander and the Leafs turn up ice. Yarncroke to Nylander. He has Matthews. Save made, and the rebound bounced away from him. Oh my, what a chance. Here down low in the Columbus zone. They'll get it ahead now. 20 shots in the game for Toronto. Marchenko ahead. Here's Werenski, one-on-one with Riley. Riley pokes it to the corner. Leafs grab it back. It's Yarncroke. Here's Calle Yarncroke. He'll step in down the left side. Backhander gloved by Merzlikins, and he covers on that as we're past the halfway mark of the third, tied at 1 from Columbus. Leafs coming off a 3-2 shootout win back in Tampa Bay. That's back-to-back shootout wins. Trying to avoid extra time for a third straight night. Sent ahead, here's Chinakhov. And that's taken back the other way now. Provorov up ahead, that's Chinakhov. In on goal, he's stopped by Wall. Ekman-Larsson. Pass ahead finds McCabe. Here come the Maple Leafs. Jake McCabe stepping in, still holding on, gave it away, got it back, he'll fire. That was easily handled. And the Jackets look to get it out, but don't. Wadden kept it in, now it's back out, it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Markov firing, good save made by Wally, just got enough of that. Wadden back into the Leaf corner, Leafs having trouble. It bounced out front, Wadden put it in his own net, oh no! Played it from behind the net, it ricochets off Wall and in, and Columbus takes the lead for the first time tonight, 2-1 on a misplay. Yeah, this is Wadden just trying to bank it right back behind his goal the opposing way. And he's going to put it back in his own net, unfortunately, here to give Columbus a late lead. Not the way you want to go down in this game. Off an own goal. Leafs will have to get to the attack. They gave it away to Sillinger. Sillinger moves in, drops for Texier. Texier, Nylander, he stopped. Bouncer in the paint, and they score! There's the insurance marker. It's 3-1. So the Maple Leafs, who do not have a regulation loss this season, are in great depths here. With just 4:44 to go, they're down by 2. And they're going to need the push of a lifetime here tonight to get it even. And this all happens off an own goal. The Jackets come back and get another. Here's a turnover. Texier in the corner for Provorov. This is an early start for Toronto after a game the other night, so that could have a factor as well. Here's David Kampf moving in, shooting, he stopped, and it somehow stays out. Oh my. Merzlikins down and out. The Leafs shake their heads. They thought that was in. Merzlikins with a huge save late, and we've been talking about this all year. His goaltending for Columbus when it matters. Here it is again. Face-off one. Here's Carlo. He'll shoot it. Good save made. Severson needs to get it out immediately, and he does with Nylander. Under 2 to go. Time running for Toronto. Severson looks back. He'll center for Texier. Texier out of the zone ahead through center for Sillinger. Moving in on that right wing. Played it to the net. He stopped. Nylander's taken down. Power play coming to Toronto. Nylander getting in there. Jackets touch up. Toronto to the power play. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. A chance here late. 25 seconds on the game clock. 3-1 Columbus. Here's the face-off. Taken back by Toronto. Robertson moves in. Robertson shoots. Good save made. Where is it? The rebound in front. That was Bean. He got rid of it in a hurry. And that should pretty much do it. Jackets need to clear. They don't. Nyes kept it in. Looks for the feed. 10 seconds. Here's the pass. Down low. They score! With just 8 seconds to go, it's Oliver Ekman-Larsson on the power play. And the Leafs get back within 1, but is there enough time? Yeah, just a backhand flutters to the net, and Merzlikins is not going to get this on the deflection. Toronto running out of time. 8 seconds left. Here's the face-off. And the draw won by the Jackets. Werenski to Gaudreau. He'll just kill the clock. That'll do it. The Columbus Blue Jackets hand the Toronto Maple Leafs their first regulation loss of the year. 3-2 in regulation time. And the Leafs had a perfect road trip until now. They finished with a loss. You can't win them all, but this one just, it hurt. As the Leafs give up an own goal, and that would be their fates tonight. If they didn't give up that own goal, we'd probably be going to overtime again. Tied at 2. So your final score from Columbus tonight, it's the Blue Jackets 3, the Maple Leafs 2. In regulation time coming up now, the Toronto Wildhounds will go in action, and you know who they will go against. It's the Battle of the Dogs as they take on the Brantford Bulldogs from Brantford. We hope to see you there next. Coming up now.